Let's talk electric cars. For years, Tesla was the name everyone knew, Elon Musk, rockets and all. But now, BYD Build Your Dreams has quietly overtaken Tesla as the world's top EV seller. BYD started out making phone batteries and now dominates the global EV market. In India, a country hungry for new cars, BYD's Atto 3 SUV and Seal sedan made a splash, stylish, tech-packed and affordable. Sales soared, up 30% in early 2025. BYD was on a roll, capturing the premium EV market and fueling dreams of an electric future. Their plan? Invest $1 billion to build a massive factory in India, creating jobs and cheaper cars, perfectly aligning with India's Make in India campaign. It looked like a win-win. India wants to be an EV hub, BYD wants to build EVs everywhere, but just as BYD was ready to accelerate, it hit a wall. Not just red tape, but a geopolitical wall built from suspicion and military tensions. The Indian government, wary of its powerful neighbor, slammed the brakes on BYD's ambitions. Suddenly, the dream of building in India became a bureaucratic nightmare. BYD, the world's biggest EV maker, found itself in a strange and difficult position. The company's rapid rise in India was stopped cold by forces far beyond the car market. What seemed like a perfect match turned into a cautionary tale about how politics can upend even the best business plans. The story of BYD in India is about more than cars. It's about the collision of ambition and geopolitics. As BYD's momentum stalled, the world watched a new chapter unfold in the global EV race. The question now, can business dreams survive when national security fears take the wheel? For BYD, the road ahead in India is anything but smooth. And for India, the decision to block BYD could shape its EV future for years to come. Why did India, eager for EVs and investment, suddenly freeze out BYD? The answer lies at the tense India-China border. In 2020, a deadly clash in the Galwan Valley shattered trust between the two nations. India's government began seeing Chinese companies as potential security risks, not just business partners. New rules required any investment from neighboring countries, especially China, to get special approval. Visas for Chinese executives became nearly impossible to obtain. BYD's billion-dollar factory plan was flatly rejected, citing security concerns and the company's Chinese ties. Despite BYD's technology and capital, its Chinese origin became its biggest liability. The very thing that made BYD a global powerhouse now kept it locked out of one of the world's most promising markets. In India, geopolitics trumped business, and BYD's ambitions hit a dead end. Sometimes the right product and timing aren't enough if you have the wrong passport. So what does BYD do when it can't run its business from inside India? It gets creative and remote. BYD's top Chinese executives can't get visas, so strategy meetings happen in Thailand, Indonesia, or back in Shenzhen. Indian managers must fly abroad just to meet their bosses face-to-face. Communication is a logistical nightmare. Decisions that should take minutes stretch into days. The personal touch of working together is gone, replaced by endless video calls and emails. Technical challenges multiply. Launching a sophisticated EV requires on-site expertise, but Chinese engineers can't enter India. BYD relies on video tutorials and remote troubleshooting, like teaching surgery over Zoom. This long-distance setup puts BYD at a real disadvantage compared to rivals with leadership on the ground. The company is forced to steer its Indian operations from afar, never quite able to put its hands on the wheel. For BYD, running India by remote control is a daily struggle. The result? Slower decisions, missed opportunities, and a constant sense of being one step behind. In the race for India's EV market, BYD is running with a heavy handicap. BYD's remote management is just the start of its problems in India. First, the leadership vacuum. Without top executives on the ground, the company can't react quickly or build key relationships. Second, blocked investment with no local factory. BYD must import cars, facing import duties up to 100%. That doubles prices, making BYD's affordable EVs into luxury items. Third, the price problem. BYD's cars, cheap elsewhere, are expensive in India, limiting their appeal. Instead of competing with Tata's affordable EVs, BYD is stuck in the premium segment. The triple threat, no leadership, no factory, and high taxes, cripples BYD's growth. They have the tech to electrify India, but politics keeps their cars out of reach for most buyers. It's a perfect storm, a winning product, but the rules are stacked against them. BYD is making progress, but nowhere near its true potential. It's like asking a sprinter to race in heavy boots. They might finish, but you know they could be faster. For now, BYD's dreams in India are stuck in slow motion. To see how tough things are for BYD, look at its rival Tesla. For years, Tesla and India were at a standoff. Musk wanted lower import taxes, India wanted a factory. In 2024, India introduced a new EV policy: invest $500 million in a factory, and get tax breaks on imported cars. Tesla got the deal it wanted: tax relief, government support, and a clear path into India. Indian officials courted Musk, and Tesla is now set to enter the market as a premium partner. Meanwhile, BYD is kept at arm's length. The difference? Tesla is American, BYD is Chinese. In today's climate, that's all that matters. India sees the US as a strategic ally, so Tesla's investment is a win. Chinese investment, however, is viewed with suspicion. Geopolitics creates an uneven playing field. One company is welcomed, the other blocked. For BYD, it's frustrating to watch Tesla get the exact deal it hoped for. In India, the flag on your factory matters as much as the cars you build. Why does BYD's struggle in India matter? First, India is set to become the world's third largest car market. BYD can't be a global leader without a strong presence here. Second, Indian consumers lose out. More competition means better prices and technology. BYD's Blade battery is safer and cheaper. If they could manufacture locally, it would push all automakers to improve. Third, India's climate goals are at stake. To cut pollution, India needs affordable EVs for the masses. BYD specializes in that. Blocking BYD may slow India's green transition, as national security concerns clash with environmental ambitions. Finally, this is a test for India's business climate. If a major investor like BYD is blocked for political reasons, other companies may hesitate. The message investment decisions in India can hinge on geopolitics, not just economics. For India, balancing security and progress is a high-stakes challenge. The outcome will shape its EV future and its global reputation. The BYD saga is part of a global shift from pure globalization to a new era of geopolitical economy. Business decisions are now tied to national security and alliances, not just profits. For decades, the idea was that trade would build bridges and reduce conflict. Now countries worry those bridges make them too dependent on rivals like China. The result? Economic blocs and friendshoring, trading only with political allies. The US encourages factories in friendly nations. India welcomes Tesla but blocks BYD. Global supply chains are being rewired along political lines. The risk: less efficiency, higher costs, and slower innovation. We're trading the speed of globalization for the security of regionalization. It's a necessary shift for some, but it comes with a real economic price. What's next for BYD in India? One option: keep selling a few high-priced imports and wait for politics to change. Another: find a powerful Indian partner for a joint venture, easing government concerns and giving BYD a local face. The biggest change would require a political breakthrough. If India and China ease tensions, investment rules could relax. For now, BYD focuses on what it can control, building its brand, impressing customers, and expanding in nearby markets. The company is resilient and won't give up on India easily. The road ahead is full of political potholes, but BYD is determined to navigate them. Whether through patience, partnership, or persistence, BYD is playing the long game. The Indian market is too important to abandon. For now, BYD waits and hopes for a green light in the future. The EV race in India is far from over. India wants to lead in electric vehicles but faces real security concerns with China. BYD's story is a test. Can India balance economic opportunity with geopolitical risk? The government has chosen security for now, but is that the best long-term strategy? Blocking BYD may protect India but could also slow its EV progress. Is there a middle ground like joint ventures or strict security rules that allows investment without risk? India's answer will shape not just its roads, but its place in the world. The BYD saga is more than a business story. It's about ambition, identity, and the choices nations face in a complex world. The billion-dollar question: can India drive forward without leaving opportunity behind?